hopping and bopping and skipping shoes. I just need one more level with him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, were you probably saving that for weapon break, maybe?
IDK if I might be a Jill. Wait.
I'm sorry, what?
I meant to say IDK my BFF Jill, but I accidentally set the cheat code for all weapons to IDKFA my BLF Jill, which made no sense at all. So these are all the different Geomancer abilities that are all based on different terrain. It's just ground type.
Are they any good?
It's kind of like...
Water Planet?
Water Planet.
Grassland, Thicket, Water Planet, and Ivy.
Stop. Oh, they all had different things.
Yeah, different additional effects.
Local Quake. Kamaitachi.
Wait. I'm sorry. These ground types include book, tree, brick, bridge,
coffin,
furniture, iron plate, moss, and coffin.
And it adds, don't act. Demon fire. Wooden floor, rug, box, stairs, deck. Elemental that damages with mysterious powers within the place.
So Geomancer seems useless until you bought at least like 5 or 6 of these.
I think there's some really common ones that you could get in those cases, like grass, water, stone.
I suppose.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Lava in machine.
Roof sky.
In what scenario?
Snow and ice. It's a cool idea. Okie dokie. Who else was... Oh, we got everybody. Everybody already has counter. Everything's great. Hooray. Okay, let's go check our abilities and see if we've got a new one. We don't. To get to... Okay, we'll probably find out once we get there. To get to the things off of the thief skill tree. Job chain, whatever you call it.
Here comes. Are you ready?
I'm thinking there needs to be something from Thief, but you also need something else to get, like Ninja or something.
Alright, so Thief can provide you with Ninja. However, you would need level 4 Thief and level 3 Archer. But level 3 Thief can in and of itself provide you with Lancer.
Ooh, that's so cool. Well, I didn't get a lot of time spent in Archer, so we need level 3 Archer?
That is my understanding, yes. Yes.
I also think the archers have maybe the sharpest haircut in the game so far. I mean, they're pretty handsome. Look at that. They kind of got the undercut thing going.
Yeah, definitely an undercut for sure.
Like Blizzard's just a messy hair. Look at this cute little page boy cut there. A little skater cut, little bowl cut.
What's it take to get a beard on one of these boys?
I don't have an idea about that.
Is that a...
I really don't know.
Can you equip a beard?
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. You can get Flare. So we've got Flare and Holy, two of the, original special magics. Now, do you think I should just build up the fire chain and just keep building it up the fire chain? Do you imagine?
Up the fire chain?
Up the fire chain? Do you imagine that that's the thing that I should do?
I mean, my approach personally would be even. Let me get Fire 2, Ice 2, Light 2. Let me get Fire 3, Ice 3, Light 3. Personally.
Why?
Because overkill is a thing that exists.
Well, so from my perspective, it's like, I'm only ever going to be casting, well, this doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I'm only ever going to be casting one spell at a time. So, and what if that one spell needs to be ice? How do I know?
Well, you know that it's a Final Fantasy game, and eventually you're going to need to exploit an elemental weakness.
I mean, it's possible.
I just hate to be caught with my pants down, where I'm like the ultimate king of fire magic, and then I come across a fire elemental, and it's like, oh wait.
Alright, you've convinced me. I'll take Bolt 2.
Like, I don't know how frequent elemental enemies are in this game, but I just would hate for you to just get destroyed by one. Where it's like, I resist all physical damage. The only thing I get hurt by is magic damage, and guess what? I'm only weak to ice. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Yeah.
That would suck.
I also can now get time magic. I'll just put that on her right now because we got haste. So that's
haste is sick.
It's dope and good. Let's check
haste
out
at the start of the battle is like one of the strongest things you can do.
Okay, so we'll give her equip armor.
Okay.
She's only level 3 knight. So where else are we headed up the chain for that?
For knight?
We need one more level, and then she starts getting Samurai.
Yeah.
She's got Monk 3 already.
Knight's benefits cap out at 3, level 3.
But they need 4, right?
No.
Oh, Monk 4?
Monk 4, yes, for Samurai.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, who else is building up that chain? No one.
I don't know.
Well, it's just such a shame. Alright, well. Because she's at 3, right? And I gave her equip armor. So actually, check out what we can do now. Now we can do with this. Look. It's going to be so cool. You're going to have a brain.
My
time.
brain is
Your brain's gonna.
here.
Your brain's gonna.
She can be monk with equip armor?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah!
I know. Tell me how excited you are for this.
Maximum.
Now the only problem is, hot
She would
diggity
lose
dog.
the JP up. But that only is a penalty if you're planning on getting more monk moves for Ivana.
And I am not, because I want
Boom.
to keep going up. So let's just do it, because just
Boom.
for the sake of total coolness, she now gets to wear an iron helmet and bronze armor. So let's check her. Her
Now
attack's
she's-
still only 5 though. Which
But
is
what's her
pitiful.
HP?
118.
Yeah.
She's right on par with Ramsay, isn't it? So the only problem is, I don't know. Her attack is only 1 less than Ramsay's, so I don't know. I don't make the weird gender rules of Final Fantasy Tactics.
True. None of us do.
We're all responsible.
I had a thought the other day.
Yeah, do you want to go to Phobaham Plains while you tell me about that thought?
Yeah.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Well, I feel like we're going to hit fucking character dialogue in a moment.
I thought I was going to get my deploy screen. I'm sorry. Hold your thought.
Now it's a loading screen.
Now loading.
Now loading.
Now loading.
How is this taking so long? This is a PlayStation 3. Ooh.
It's Weegraph. Why did you kidnap the girl?
Is this me?
Yeah, this is the guy who was at the castle.
I needed a hostage to escape. I don't remember his voice at all.
If that was the case, you could have let her go later. What? Now you, Golgaros? Galagros?
You putting me in with Gustav? Think. The Death Corps lost most of their men, and now are surrounded by the Hokuten. She was our only ace in the hole to get us out of this, because she's a Beowulf.
What good is escaping? Or were you even thinking that? Even if we do escape, we'll get caught sooner or later and be in their power. We must make it so our children don't have to go through what we did. A small stone may only make a small ripple at first, but someday it will be a wave. Even if we have to rust away here.
So you would have us die?
Not in vain. Take as many nobles with you as possible.
Ludicrous. We'll die like dogs.
No. There may still be survivors at Fort Zeekton. If you join them, you may get something.
They're probably dead already.
What? Miluda killed. Miluda.
It's just a matter of time before the squad gets here. What should we do?
Alright. Retreat! You heard Galagros. Go to Fort Zeekton. Leave the girl here.
They're here! The Hokuten are here!
Damn. Already. I'll stop them here. Galagros, you head for Fort Zeekton with the others.
I'm not going. No way I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Sorry, do you remember what you were going to say before?
Yes. So, I think it was something mentioned in either like a Waypoint podcast or a Waypoint article.
Okay.
But the thought that the game creators that drove a lot of the early creative work
Mm-hmm.
in video games. You know, in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Whoa.
With console. Holy shit.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay. Wow. That was quite the angle.
Yeah, this is really cool. Oh, they have a chocobo with them. You. It was you. Did you kill Maluda? It was you cadets who killed my sister.
She was Wheatgriff's sister?
Well then, I have no choice. I'll avenge my sister.
Shit.
We're just going toe-to-toe with the Death Corps right now.
Seems that way.
The rest of the Beowulfs have no idea what we're doing.
Just
Sorry, please continue that thought though.
Just have to defeat Wheatgriff, though. It's another
We'll see.
Maluda style
This is going to
fight.
be rough, yeah.
Anyway, those people, those designers, and fuck me, man.
Give Tata back. Tata? Oh, that girl. So, you're a Beowulf.
He's not a Beowulf. I am.
That Calagros was wrong. But he is with you, correct?
It doesn't matter who he is. You have his sister.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, the girl was to be released anyway. We had no intention of keeping her. But first things first. If you want the girl back, you'll have to beat me. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. So, those designers, those creatives, those people that developed those original games way back in the day, they're dying.
Well, yes, true.
And so there's like this need to
He's got special sword magic.
stasis sword.
This is what Agrias wielded at the beginning. I'm gonna check his class as soon as we can.
Yeah, I need to know what that is. Also, this is Boko the Chocobo, and I'm down.
Wait, Boko was the name of the chocobo in
Final Fantasy the Fifth.
the 5th. Yeah. Final Fantasy, I played the 5th.
Yeah. And so there's a need now with these designers aging, and you know,
Yeah.
there's a need to preserve and document the information and thoughts they had during those processes.
Yeah.
Because, like, video games are a media that is so young that it's one of the rare times that we've had the opportunity to... A white knight? What is
White
a white
knight?
knight?
I don't know. This is not a thing we have access to. I don't
No,
think.
he's a unique... He has holy sword.
Counter monster skill and holy sword. Now, if we had leveled up sword, if I had brought somebody who actually had sword break, knowing I was coming into this,
Yeah, his mithril sword has got to be strong.
well, I probably could have stolen it or broken it, and I think breaking his sword prevents him from using holy sword.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
And so, you know, there's this sort of conflict between the desire to document for future generations what it was like at the infancy of a medium for these creators to work in that medium and produce these sort of long-lasting staple works that have served as the foundation for what we work from now,
Okay.
and the desire for corporations to protect their IP.
Yeah, that's really real.
And so, like,
God, that's so fucked up.
anytime that there's a remaster or re-release of a classic game,
Yeah.
it's an opportunity for those developers to include some stuff that was like, here's some, you know, design
True.
documents, here's some concept art, you know, here's this stuff that we didn't include in the original release, but now it's been years, you're buying this game again because you're passionate about it, here's a reward for you. And one of the really sad things about the 12 remake is that there's nothing in that game that's
Really?
like that at all. And that's not the first one. It's not the first of these remakes that has had this problem, where there's no real reward in terms of concept art, in terms of design documents.
Gotcha.
Whereas in something
I
like...
never thought about it like that.
But it's like, it's so important. It's so important because when they die, suddenly all their journals, all their sketchbooks, they go
Yeah.
to the estate. And who knows from there who's going to get it,
Really good
who's going to
point.
have access
So if the company
to it.
doesn't start documenting it before people die.
Right, exactly. And so, like, you know, there's this, like, real motivation to put pressure on IP holders, on whether it be publishers or large development houses, to say, if you're going to give me a remake, give me some documentation, give me something that preserves the thoughts of these incredible minds.
That's a really, really good point.
Because we don't want to have to wait 200 to 300 years for the estate to finally commit it to a museum. Like, having that stuff now helps move the medium forward at a much more accelerated pace.
I mean, I've been thinking lately, about how wonderful it is just that we have the digital means to document and archive so much media in general. And I thought about it. I mean, I know both old and new things. Like, for the first time, we can have, like, full documentation of, like, a brand new medium like television. Within reason, because we don't always know, or we don't always have all the pieces,
Yeah.
But I never thought about it in terms of specifically documenting the stuff around that media. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like video games, we don't have to worry as much about preserving the actual content, the actual experience, like we do with film.
Well, I was, I think I told you about those detective radio shows, that I was listening to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because there are some of them. I won't try and go too far off on this one, but in the show Pat Novak for Hire, for instance, it was the first show that this guy named Jack Webb was a part of. Or at least one of his major roles. He did Dragnet and a bunch of other things, kind of like a major impact on both crime procedurals, but also like major ties to the LAPD and stuff. Like, it was culturally significant. And his show was popular enough in its first incarnation that after he got pushed out, the audience demanded he come back, even though there were 2 years where another person was doing the acting. But we have only one surviving episode from the initial run. So it's just something like that, where we only have 4 of the other one. And I remember in the podcast that I've been listening to, where this guy documents them, he talks also specifically about. Normally, as a radio archivist, he says, I wouldn't want any of this to be gone. But he was saying this in the context of, like, well, this particular series is not very good, so I don't really mind that it's gone. But there's a whole series that's just missing because, he says, the audience at the time didn't like it. So, like, it didn't get preserved. So that, until people took an intentionally archivist, like, standpoint, I think people weren't preserving them.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to derail your thought.
No, I mean, I think that's just emblematic of, like, we don't need to make the mistakes of other media of failing to archive. Like, we are in a privileged position where we understand the value of archiving that kind of work. Not just the final product, but the process. And we're in a position where we can do that, and so we should. And we need to, like, as a group of enthusiasts, encourage the people that hold the rights to these things to release them in a way that still benefits them monetarily, because we're never going to fucking convince them to do it out of the generosity of their hearts. While they still have access to it. Because once things go to estates, it becomes so much more difficult.
Yeah.
Like, monumentally. Anyway. Put the sword down. No need to waste lives.
Then why did you kill her? Why Maluda?
I had no intention of killing her. There are other ways than fighting. Can we talk?
You still don't understand why we don't surrender. What good is talking anyway? Could you make something happen even if you wanted to? You couldn't, could you? And even if you did, your brothers wouldn't allow it.
My brothers don't want to fight. Wheatgriff, if you put the sword down, they'll listen.
So the naivete.
Yeah.
Ha! This is absurd. Your brothers don't want to fight. You're so deluded.
Shit. Just like deluded.
Deluded?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta kill him quick, though, because I think at least 2 more people are dead.
Ooh.
And he is very strong. He's a very strong man.
You're saying my brothers like to make battle?
God, you're green. All leaders' hands are dirty. Dice Dog, a sense of justice? Justice must mean different things to different people.
How dare you insult him? Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
someone's on 0.
That's an enemy.
Okay. Well,
Who
you
do I
got
got?
some time. Oh, yeah.
That's an
You
enemy.
have time.
But these are... No, wait. Who's mine? I only brought... Wait.
I think they're both yours because they don't
Oh,
say
okay.
enemy. That means you have 2 full rotations.
Okay. We can try that, hopefully.
Oh god, he does have 114.
Yeah, he's very strong.
Just don't counter. Oh shit.
Oh, he did. He definitely did. God, he's so strong. Okay.
Just gotta go in deep, I think. Just fucking
Just
hammer on him
swing
as
on
hard
him.
as possible.
cool.
Feels bad.
Feels very bad. God.
Wow! Getting destroyed.
I'm gonna get wrecked. I don't think I'm gonna do it. He's gonna kill Ramza the next turn.
That feels really bad.
Unless he doesn't kill Ramza. Oh, he's gonna fight the archer, that's fine.
Sort of. It means you can only attack him from one angle, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, it's not me.
I got my fingers crossed for you, but I'm
gonna
not
lose,
sure.
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, he didn't counter, but he's
So close.
Tough one, eh? Maluda, I'm sorry, but I can't die here.
Is he gonna run? Wait! Weegriff! Running away?
Who do you think had Gustav kidnap the Marquis? Your brother, Dicedarg, and I'm sure Zalbag knows too.
Don't be ridiculous. Why would he do such a thing?
2 lions are fighting for power after the king died. One is a white lion, Larg, and the other is black, Kultana. Both want to know who their allies are, but it's hard to read strangers' minds. So why not kill them all and bring in your own people? Gustav was deceived by Dicedarg's silk tongue and kidnapped the Marquis.
Lies! A Beowulf would never do such a thing.
You should see for yourself. Goodbye, Beowulf.
Ooh, saved by the bell.
Seriously, so what do we think, like, what was Dicedarg attempting to accomplish by having Gustav kidnap the Marquis?
I don't
Foment some sort of conflict?
I guess. Wait! Weegriff! Take that back!
What's my phone doing? I don't want to pick a widget. I don't want to pick a widget. That was a close call.
Picking a witch is what the kids are calling it these days, I guess.
That's what the kids are calling it.
This battle is complete.